Hey everybody, it's the Golden Sound Twice. I'm finally back! My word, oh my gosh. Yo, so much has happened. First of all, I think we need to appreciate the fact that I am doubling up on my plaid right now. I was cold today and I was like, I'm just gonna wear double the plaid. And as I was scurrying out the door, I was like, double the plaid, double the gay. I have got a lot of gayness to catch up on. I have been too busy even to be gay, and that is a problem. So I have spent the past couple of weeks just trying to find a job where I can sit and not have to be standing for 12 hours a day. And I got hired, and that was lovely. But y'all, I had experience. It was a problem. So one of the places where I was interviewing at, they had called me and left a message, and my gosh darn phone doesn't tell me when I have a voicemail. So like a week later, I finally got it, and I was like, oh snap, I am so sorry. So I called them back, and I was like, yo, and they were like, yo, come in for an interview, and I was like, sweet, let's do it. Except for here's the problem. So, I went to Indeed.com, and it's a site where you can post up your resume and look up for jobs in the area and all that good stuff. So it was quite lovely. But I have discovered, so all of you who are looking for jobs and you're going online and applying and whatnot, make sure that where you're applying at has an address that you can verify. Like, before you apply, just copy, paste it into Google, be like, does this place exist? Type it in. Look it up. If it does, you're good. If it does not have an address, it could be a scam, which is what I think happened to me. So I applied for this place. It was just called Event Firms, and they were like, we're looking for an event coordinator. I'm like, I've been doing event coordinating for a year, no problem. Click submit. I also applied to 10 other jobs that day, so I kind of forgot about it. And then a week later, I get the phone call we'd like you in for an interview. And I'm like, cool, all right. And they were like, have you looked us up online? And I was like, and then I had to think about it. In the wee hours of the night, I kept looking for their address and could not find it. And it was I think 4 in the morning when I applied, quite honestly, because it was one of those days where I was having a really bad fibromyalgia flare-up, and I was like, yes, pain and agony all night. All right. So, I was up all night, was applying to places, quit paying attention. But I remember that was one of the places that I did look up the address because I couldn't find it on Indeed. And I was like, didn't really think about it, moved on, yada yada. So, I was like, oh, actually no, I couldn't find you guys at all. And she was like, well, don't worry, we'll send you an email. And I was like, sweet. So an entire day passed, and I was like, kind of need that email since the interview's tomorrow. So I called them, and so I'm calling them, and I'm like, do-do-do-do-do, ring, 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 ring. And I leave the message, and then it kind of dawns on me. I'm like, oh, I should just go on Indeed, and they'll have the address there. Click it in. Pops up. This website no longer exists. What? So at that point, I'm like, So I re-Google it in, event firms. A lot of other things pop up. Nothing pops up for this. I'm going, yeah, that's not good. So then I call them back, not to leave a message, just to listen to the voicemail. And it goes, hi, yes, this is, insert name, with Union. And I'm like, what was that? Couldn't hear you there. So I look up, I'm like, so I think I heard the name, so I look, Union. Nothing pulls up, and I'm like, So at this point, I get my roommate's involved, and I'm like, yo, you guys are good at stalking stuff online. Do these people exist? And so we looked, they looked, everybody was looking. I even called my mom. I was like, ah! So she was looking. We couldn't find them. They were like just non-existent. So then we were like, wait, whoa, hold up the phone, y'all. We've got their number. Let's reverse stalk the phone number. Because they all listened to the voice message too. And it was literally like, hi, yes, this is so-and-so at Union. And we're like, what's Rurra? What is Rurra? Like, what is that? Like, who are you people? And the voice message sounded really sketchy too, because it was like, hi, yes, this is so-and-so of Union. Please leave your message after the beep. If you're a professional, you do not do every single second. Like, granted, we say and a lot. Like a lot of professional people do it. But you generally don't do it on a voicemail that you yourself are like, you have set up your voice call system. You have a script in your head. You make sure you do not go or as you're leaving that on your phone for people to call. Especially if you're wanting businesses to call you. No. Like, no. And I just said, but like this is an unplanned speech here. I am allowed to do that, but when you have a planned speech in your head, you want to limit your ums and ums. I have my voicemail, and it's like, hello, this is the Golden Sound Twice. Please leave a message after the beep and have a great day. Bye! Did you hear it on there? You did not hear it on there. So why? Oh, and here's the other thing. So she was like, all right, and I need you to dress professionally and bring your resume. And I remember being like, right. And the reason why I was kind of like, was because I was applying for an event coordinator job. So, and I had specified that I had a year of experience within that profession. So I feel like you would just naturally assume that you show up dressed professionally. Professionally. I can talk. You all saw my interview outfit from like 1,000 videos ago. I dress pretty darn professionally there. So like, we're kind of adults. It should be automatically assumed. I'm not going to come into an interview in jeans. I will wear a business suit. Like even when I was working for a grocery store, I went to my interview in a business suit, even though that is clearly not what you will be wearing at the grocery store. Like, anyway. So, lots of going on here. Well, so we reverse stalked their phone number, and the phone number led us to a hotel. Or rather, it was a retirement center that was next to the hotel, and I'm pretty sure that retirement center no longer exists. Like, I think that retirement center was bought and turned into the hotel. And it belonged to, like, an old man, the phone number. So at that point, we were like, so I was at my job doing this. We were having an event at my job, and I was not needed behind the counter. So I had my phone out. I was like with my roommates and my friend turns and goes, "Don't go." And I'm like, duh, but also why not? And he goes, "They are going to harvest your organs." And I was like, my body is like dysfunctional and failing me. Nobody wants this. They won't know that, and they won't care. I've got a K. They don't care. And I was like, fair. And then I call my mom. I'm like, so Mom, this is going on. And she's like, let me look it up. And then she gets the same results, and she calls me back. She's like, they're probably gonna put you into sex trafficking. Don't go. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna. So I called them up, and I was like, yeah, I already got a job. Bye. Hung up on them. And no, I did not actually call and I did not speak to the people themselves. I left a message while it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, oh yeah, I already got a job, so thanks, but no thanks. Please don't kill anybody. Bye. So that was terrifying. And now that I think about it, I should probably contact Indeed and be like, yo, this was on your site. I hope nobody died. Like, so it was probably a scam, quite honestly. Um, so for everybody that's like out and who's like getting jobs and different things like that, just look out. Just look out. Make sure that you have all the information that you need. It was yeah, it was kind of scary for that one night. I was like, my organs are gonna get harvested. So it was an attractive face. So anyway, but yeah, so after 2 to 3 weeks of sending out, ow, my fingers. So after 2 to 3 weeks of sending out my resume to places and going to interviews, I got a job. I'm very excited. You will be starting this week and the upcoming next week. But another reason why it's been so crazy busy and why I haven't made other videos is that it's because of my current job. Our manager walked out. So like just as I'm getting prepared to transition to a new job, our manager walked out, and now they're just like, Krista, you can't leave yet. You gotta write down all that information, you know. Oh, wow, my face looks really oily. I'm, like, actually wearing foundation powder today, but it looks oily. Hide my face so you can't see it. Anyway, it's been busy. It's been crazy. I've been slowly dying. It's whatever. It's not whatever. I'm in so much pain, guys. I couldn't move my left leg today at work. I was, like, sitting down, and I'm like, yeah. Alrighty. So this is the Golden Sound Twice out. On to character videos and stuff in the next video. Woo!